now and then, just life stuff and Christmas. But we're glad to be back in the world of Corinne. I'm your boy, Corwin. He's running the game. I got my crew. And yeah. Um, Here's the thing. I'm not seeing most of everybody. So it looks like a lot of people have signed into Roll20, which is good.
Yeah, it's being weird for me.
I assume everybody else is still here. I know Benjamin and Lewis are here.
I should be there, right?
And everybody else is
I can see the picture.
For Roll20, it just loading a blue screen for me. Yeah, see, I haven't seen one.
Alright, we're gonna get started.
Started off not to see anything.
I just exited and then rejoined, so.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try that.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I can hear the music. I can hear the music from it. This is amazing.
The other guys texting us that they're having trouble.
Actually, you've never been able to hear the music for any of our sessions, have you been able to, Alden?
No, I haven't, which is amazing.
Well,
I love Discord. This is the best thing ever.
Oh!
I'm not hearing anything, I guess. Huh.
You're not hearing the music? Oh, that's bad.
Music. I'm not hearing everybody else. I'm not hearing anybody else other than you two.
Dude,
huh.
You're not hearing me? No me escuchas?
I can hear everybody. Oh, Lewis. Lewis, I got a boot flask for Christmas.
I love that. I also have one.
I put my drink in there. And I'm just like,
yeah.
Let's go, product placement.
Let's go.
Product placement.
There we are.
Oh, we lost Corwin.
The little icon that you have for yours, Corwin.
It was weird. It was like showing me only Benjamin and Lewis.
Because those are the two most important.
Yeah, exactly.
Corwin,
we're gonna carry the story.
I can finally hear the music. I can finally hear the music.
Good for you, man. Sorry,
right.
let's be fair. The most story comes out of the two of us anyways.
Shoot. Got him.
Mormon, you gotta take their place. You gotta upseat these guys.
No.
Can you hear me though?
I've been able to hear you.
Okay. Can everyone else hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Okay, we're good then.
Alright, so I'm gonna do. Does anybody want to take the recap? If not, I have a recap for what happened last time because it's been a bit.
Go for it, DM.
I honestly wasn't there for a lot of last time.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can remember. So it was Greenshield's funeral. We went to that, and then there was the big festival thing, and we had the fishing competition. And Lewis with his natural 20 got whatever the fish's name was, and got that pristine rod. Yes. Yes.
Ah, yes.
With his,
Leave it to me that changed the lore of a world.
with his improvised stick and string, he caught Metabog, and then, which was amazing.
Also like water skiing because he also crit failed right after.
Yeah, he crit succeeded, crit failed, and then crit succeeded.
Those dice.
Amazing. And then some people were doing some brawls in the town square, made some money from it, and now we're going to the fake battle, and Fury music was playing in the background, except I couldn't hear the music last time. Oh, I'm so happy we're doing Roll20.
Hashtag not sponsored, but I wish.
Or maybe it's just the new headphones I got.
That looks great, Alden.
Thank you.
I'm poor boy broke. I'm using a single broken earbud.
Well, my headphones were falling apart. This part of my headphones were not attached at all to it, so every time I had to put it on myself. It was fun.
All right. One other thing. So just to explain a little bit about this battle, this is a reenactment.
Yes.
So this whole festival is about the formation of the town, and this battle has a lot to do with it because a long time ago, this was not part of Salamnia, the kingdom of Salamnia. A long time ago, it was part of the ancient empire of Istar. And this battle was a turning point in where the forces of the Islamic Knights and their allies were able to drive off this Astarian force that was trying to take back this area. And so, ever since then, this village, the village of Vogler, have been celebrating that event with this reenactment. And the Green Shield, if you guys remember last time, Becklin, who was Green Shield's friend, Islamic Knight, offered to give you guys his old green shield if you would take his place in the reenactment. And so you guys are headed there right now. And it's this long procession of people, kind of like a parade of people just moving through the streets and walking up to this hill that is about a mile or so away from town. You're moving through the forests, and it's fall, and so you're starting to see the trees turning into brilliant colors of auburn and yellows and still some vibrant greens. You guys are moving through the forest, and eventually you come to this hill that because we're in a pretty wooded area, it's starting to clear out, where you're seeing the little bit more of this historic landmark. There's a old stone shepherd's wall that runs along this hill, and a tree, this ancient oak tree, that springs forth from this hill, and it is clad in this multicolored spectacle of different leaves. Give me a second, as I remember my names. It's been a bit. So Derek, which you guys remember was Becklin's squire and a friendly young guy. He points at the tree and says, Becklin told me that you can still see the scars of axes and swords on that tree from the battle and places where the arrows hit it when it missed the Islamic forces. Pretty incredible.
I keep listening to him, making small talk to him along the way up, just, I guess, like, shaking my head and nodding in agreements, just humoring the boy.
He's just, this guy's, he's pretty excited. Jarrett, he looks around and he's switched out the sword that he had for a wooden practice sword, but he is just fingering the hilt of his practice sword with just anticipation. You can tell that this event is, and from everybody else, this is an exciting event. This is what people have been looking forward to for the last several months. And now people are starting to find different spots on a little bit away from the hill, near the tree line, and they're putting down blankets and picnic baskets, and then the people that are participating, mostly the militia of the town and the ironclad mercenary guild, are starting to form ranks. You see Cudgel, Becklin, and Mayor Raven are off near the top of the hill, and they are making last-minute preparations for this reenactment. And Derek, he says, "I'm going to be right over there. I think that's near the rear rearguard. I tried getting up to the front, but my spot was taken. So, yeah. If you guys want to join me right next to me, I'd be happy to have actual experienced fighters and warriors near me if you guys won't mind.
I will lend my staff wherever it is needed.
It would be my pleasure.
As my staff.
That's just good.
What worked for me is like after signing in and then just like leaving the event and then joining the event back in, it opened back up again. So
Yeah, I tried that multiple times. Eventually, I just had to join voice on my phone and then join Roll20 on my computer. That's what I'm doing.
So, is there anything you guys do before the reenactment?
I'll just like survey the land, I guess.
I want to know which side I'm supposed to be representing. Are we the people? Are we the villains? Like,
You
who are
have-
we representing in the battle.
You have Green Shield's shields, so
You know,
I
I'd be
mean, I
the
figured we're the heroes, but you never know. Green Shield was a good storyteller, and
history is just written by the victors.
So in the past, the village military was split in order to do this event, and some people had to play the Staris, and the others had to be the Slamnik warriors defeating them.
I'm a little short for a night. It's a Lomnic night.
This time, though, because of the Ironclad Legion joining the reenactment, they're taking the place of the Starian soldiers, and you guys are going to be the Atlantic warriors coming in and defeating them, driving them off.
Cool.
Oh, joy.
Like, okay.
I smile at my counterparts and say this will be fun, but I am sad to say, for Green Shield's sake, I will not make it through this battle. I must die a glorious and dramatic death.
Wait, he's the one holding the shield, right?
Yeah, I am the one. But
Okay.
Green Shield, you said that he
gonna
wanted to die in a dramatic way.
I'm gonna use the message to him, so he's the only one that hears us. So in the back of his head, he thinks it's just a random thought of his own. Punch someone in the face with the shield.
I don't know if you can mimic someone else's voice.
Yeah, I think that's how message works.
Yeah. I think he still understands it's from you, but
It's clearly my voice.
I give you a wink, and I approve of the idea of like I probably won't actually do it, but I'll put on a good show.
Yeah, it's like, this is just a reenactment. We don't want to break any noses or anything.
as you guys are talking, you notice that a person from the Ironclad Brigade comes up to Pudgel and Declan and Raven, and it's hard to miss him because he's 8 feet tall, and he's this green forest green skin, and has this really strong jaw with 2 big tusks and large red sideburns coming down.
So he's a
and
half
he's
orc.
wearing.
I don't think he's a half nothing. I think he's full-blown orc.
Yeah.
Wearing chainmail, and so here's the thing: orcs are actually not in this world. This guy's a half ogre.
Oh.
I was thinking some kind of half troll or something like that, but
Basically.
don't
about
think
it,
too much
Miles.
about it, Miles.
Think about it.
When mommy and daddy love each other very much.
I lean to the others, like keeping quiet so they're the only ones that hear me. It's like, no, I couldn't over
And I've killed 3, and I just like bop him with my staff.
How is that relevant to the situation?
What did you do with your bare hands?
I could have.
Nothing.
Roll
I
defensive
only
check.
have half elf hands.
I'm gonna look up at the half ogre and
You're big.
be
Oh,
like,
big
thinking about how that's gonna work out.
What? I
This-
just like
I
I
like-
lead,
Wait a
I
second.
lead him off to the side, just like look. When a mother and father love each other
No.
very much.
I take a look and I say, well, what do we need to do to be ready for this battle?
So far, we just gotta. Derek says we just gotta stay here. They're just wrapping up the last preparations, just making sure, because we've done this many times here in Bogler, but the Ironclad Legion are new. So, I think that's Cudgel's. I've seen him around Cudgel. I think it's one of her lieutenants.
Can I roll for a vibe check?
Vibe. General aura check.
Like insight?
Roll insight.
Like,
Okay. This is gonna be a very important one, guys. What dice should I use?
First roll of the night.
What do you think? Metal dice? Metal die it is. First roll of the night. Let's go. And then insight.
That's wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
Wisdom. Insight. So that'll be a 13.
So, one thing you're just blown away, like, okay, I don't think you actually killed an ogre, but you have seen ogres. It's not as big as an ogre, but dang, he's still big. And a half ogre is pretty rare. But you can just tell that this guy, you can just kind of like pick up the conversation that's going on, just reading their body language, also a little bit of their lips. So, Cudgel, she's the one kind of leading the conversation there. She's just like, hey, you're going to be right here at the bottom of the hill, and you're going to rush at the townsfolk. Did you distribute the practice weapons? And you can tell, like,
practice weapons.
Dragonlance, the half ogre, he just like shrugs, like, yeah, like I've done it. I've done what you asked. And she's like, very well, Dragonlance. Get down there with boys. And you see the half ogre, he nods and he starts walking away, but you look at him and you just see a small smile as he walks down the hill.
Guys, I have a bad feeling about that.
You seem to have a bad feeling about everybody.
You guys.
Well,
Say that.
Who knows? Maybe I'm just biased against green skin.
I give you a whack with my staff again.
Stop being racist.
Pretty much.
bias against trolls is a very interesting way to say racist.
Alright.
Is this just gonna be a part of my character now? Is it just gonna be biased against anyone with green skin specifically?
That's up to you, man.
It's because I'm
That
green,
is very
isn't
much
it?
up to you. This is
Yeah,
more
just
heavy.
because you're green.
Alright, as you finally see the little council that was going on break apart, you see Becklin and Cudgel, they kind of move away from the hill. Raven, she goes up to the to you guys, and
I believe that was a second.
So the contrast, is striking between the mercenaries of the Ironclad Regiment and Vogler's militia. Vogler's militia with their mismatched armor and crooked helms, compared to not fully like stylized, but obviously these are like well experienced soldiers from the Ironclad Legion with their leather armor and chainmail and scale mail. But it does not seem to dampen the spirits for those assembled for the Kingfisher Festival's climatic reenactment. Raven says, "Hey, I want you guys. This is just a reenactment, as I told you guys. We've done this many times before, as you guys know. I don't want you to see any broken bones this time. That happened last year. That was not pretty. You saw that angle where Buford's leg. That was just not a pretty sight. So, just when you whack somebody. If someone whacks you, honor system, you collapse and die. The Ironclad Regiment was told the same, so they're not going to be playing anything on us, but have fun, and yeah, wrap up this Kingfisher Festival with as much gusto and adrenaline as you possibly can. And you see the militia, they just raise up their wooden swords and fake and poles, and they cheer. Of course, Raven goes to you guys and says, "Hey, like, I need you guys to get rid of your weapons. You guys can't have any like iron weapons on you guys or anything that can do lethal damage. We have a lot of wooden weapons, training swords here. If you guys want to use them." And she kind of hands you guys like wooden swords. They're basically just same. They're gonna act like a regular wooden, like your staffs wise to attack or hit. It's like what you guys normally use for like a short sword or long sword.
I'm proficient with everything basically, so we're good.
And she gives like an eye towards you.
I'll put that in my weapons then, I guess. Wooden.
Gosh, now I got
sword.
Out so I can remember you guys' characters' names too. Alright, Sunder, but she just passes you by with your staff.
So I get to keep my staff?
Yeah.
Okay.
She knows you well enough.
Yeah.
Does that mean I also get to keep my staff?
Yeah, you can keep your staff.
Can I'll still take a sword for historical reasons, if that'll make a better show. But I would prefer my staff.
She's not gonna force you to take a sword.
I'll take it just as a sign of good faith.
If there were wizards, I'll use dancing lights as projectiles, so it does no damage.
That's clever. If she'll allow it.
I'll bring it up to her. I will like to roll persuasion.
Persuasion, just ask.
Just ask.
Oh, yeah.
Not everything has to be a roll.
What was her name?
Raven.
Raven. I am a magic user, as I do about my ways. As I cannot fire any attacks, would it be alright if I used dancing lights for a show? That way it doesn't do any damage. It'll make a show of light as it flies across, makes contact, they simply fall down, no damage is done.
Oh, you're a sorcerer.
Indeed,
Are you from the schools of the towers of high sorcery?
I am not.
Oh, are you planning? Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not part. I think they're kind of weird and kind of cryptic, but yeah, sure. As long as it doesn't do, as long as you don't turn people into toads or cause people bursting into flames, I'm fine with it. But
As I
just
like
be,
you,
not
as I,
everybody as open-minded as I am. Just be careful.
as I like use the dancing lights, I like have them like whirling around my staff.
All right. So you guys.
Yeah, your audio cut out.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go. That's better.
After much laughter and jostling, they walk. All right. After much laughter and jostling, the militia takes up its position atop High Hill, the same hill's line of troops held centuries ago. They face the mercenaries of the ironclad regiment at the base of the hill, arrayed as the forces of Istar once were. Although the event only is a reenactment, a tingle of excitement fills the fields. Somewhere on the line, a reenactor hoots and yells, "Let's send those Estonian lads running!" A moment later, a trumpet blast signals the start of the battle. "For Istar!" yells the mercenaries' leader, the tall half-ogre, among several mounted soldiers. The Makastari troops assault the hill. Around you, Vogler's militia charges to meet them. I need all of you to roll me perception checks.
Perception.
Perception or initiative?
Perception. Alright, Sunder.
Oh, not 20. First roll of the night. Let's freaking go.
Let's freaking go. That's a good omen.
19.
21.
17.
Which chat are we using again to text stuff?
Use the Dragonlance Shadow of the Queen chat.
Right here. Yeah.
You said perception, right? I got an 11.
Okay.
Oh, you want us to use the Discord chat or the Roll20 chat?
Oh. I guess because of simplicity, because that way you don't have to be jumping towards things. Actually, use the Roll20 chat because that
Yeah,
way, it's up here.
Yeah, it's already here on the side. So.
Yeah, just use that. Anyway, so here's what happens. The adrenaline is just kicking in your system. You're charging down the hill. You got your wooden swords. Also, a question. You guys left. Did you do what Raven asked and leave your guys' weapons
No.
on the top of?
I left mine strapped to my.
Well, right there, that's a big tell that something's gonna go down that he actually bothered to ask us.
After Lewis says, I don't trust them. I'm like, keeping them hidden?
Remember,
I'm not going to pull them out in the battle?
knowledge versus character knowledge.
That's true.
Well, after what Lewis said, like, I don't trust these guys, I'm just keeping them just in case something goes south.
My staff is just across my back like it normally is.
Mormon and Moroni.
I left my sword in my sheath. I'm just not gonna draw it for the reenactment, but I got the wooden two-handed sword so I can, reenact accurately. But I'm leaving my regular sword in my sheath.
I would say I left my light crossbow. As for my two daggers, you can't really see them under the cloak, and the only thing she saw was the staff.
Oh yeah. I'm taking the old man as a walking stick.
Exactly. That's why quarterstaffs are the best weapon.
For me, everything would be super visible. I probably left everything.
Yeah,
Everything's like on my belt, or I have a great axe.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
I can't
giant
really
great
burn
axe is
anything.
kind of hard to hide.
I've got a hand axe, 2 hand axes and a great axe and some javelins. Can't really hide any of that.
Yeah. As you guys are charging down the hill, adrenaline's kicking, blood pumping, you guys are feeling the excitement. But Moroni, you're looking at the this feels so familiar, like the sensation of charging to battle, and it's kind of, you get why everybody's excited, but it's slightly unnerving for you, because last time it was not a pleasant experience. But
PTSD kicking in.
Works for your advantage, because you're staring at the Astarian, or the mock Astarian troops heading towards you, and you notice that those spear tips look a little wonky, those wooden spear tips. They look like, not wood, but leather or cloth wrapped around them. And you look closer as they're charging you, and the wind whipping by confirms the fact that it is cloth on the tips of those spears, and it blows the cloth a little bit away where you can see shining metal underneath. But it is too late.
No! Even with the nat 20? Well, I guess the fact that he's able to see is impressive.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the most accurate reenactment they've ever seen.
That's true. They're like, wow, that looks just like real blood.
God, things like that feel.
The unexpected sound of metal clashing on armor rings across the field, silencing laughter and melodramatic boasts. A ribbon of red splashes over the grassy hill, followed by shocked screams. Any pretense
This
of a
is a family
reenactment.
film, boys and girls.
High Hill is the site of a true battle once more. Within moments, all around you, armed mercenaries attacked unprepared villagers fighting for their lives. Everybody roll initiative.
Let's go.
I've been waiting to read that for a long time.
So, do I have wooden weapons then? Or do I just go in with my
Yes,
fist?
they're all wooden,
Ouch.
unless you kept your stuff on you.
No,
They're
I didn't
wooden
keep any of my stuff. So I have weapons, but they're just wood.
Yeah, they're wooden weapons. I would say,
mean,
just
better than
because
fair,
of
man.
nice, and imagine you're taking a big, like, stick as a great sword right now. Use that as a great club. You essentially have a great club.
Okay, that works. Initiative. I got 16. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're just putting it in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's easier.
I got all these guys. I got a roll for
So at this point, we know that the weapons are real for their side.
I know, but I
Yeah.
haven't been able to tell anybody yet.
Okay, so I'm still using my wooden sword then. Well, I guess you said that
Right?
people have started dying, so
Yeah, people are starting to, like, you're seeing screams and stuff like that. You're seeing the effects of actual battle now. So,
I'm glad we weren't on the front line.
I would have preferred to be on the front line. Less people would have died.
Yeah, where are
That's
we at
fair.
right now? Are we not in the front line?
you guys,
Maybe not.
so the front line kind of got, the front line's gone.
Yeah, they got
Well,
obliterated.
dead now,
You
but...
guys are actually now the front line.
Oh yeah!
Hey!
Welcome
it
to the
looks
front
like,
line, boys.
It looks like he's gonna be able
Alright.
to punch someone in the face using that shield after all.
Alright. So here we go, and then, as I have my guards, second. Alrighty. I should have pulled this up
Quick question
earlier.
before we start.
Yeah.
Does my advanced warning of their metal weapons give me a chance to draw my real sword?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw down the wooden sword while I'm running, and I'm gonna draw my real sword.
Bruno's like, this is real metal.
Like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna
This is
let
the
anybody
real
else
thing.
PTSD, PTSD.
dude's back in Nam.
Back in
Yeah.
love.
Remember, kids, you're never too young for a Vietnam flashback.
What?
Remember, kids, it's not a war
Is
crime
it
the
20
first
for your
time.
initiative? No, wait. Nope. Okay,
That
never mind.
is.
I see your initiative. No, 9. Okay.
Yeah, it's 9. I only have a +1 to initiative for this character.
Ooh. Everett had a +8.
Holy cow!
Yeah, Everett was insane.
Maybe once I level up, I can take the.
The mercenaries got a 20.
All right. So here's the thing. These guys, they're one thing about them. They are on horseback.
Oh, wonderful.
And
This is gonna
if you
be a
see
lot
these
harder now.
rings on like the sides, that's not just decoration. So it actually, the cool thing with this module, it introduced this rule called a fray. That is supposed to represent other people fighting.
Okay.
It's the chaos of battle.
Hmm.
If you guys go into the fray, interesting stuff happens.
Yeah.
What kind
So-
of interesting stuff?
Wait, what's the
Curious.
fray?
But anyway, so the guards are going to go first, and
Uh-oh.
they, you see them just these mercenaries grin at you wickedly as they charge at you with their spears. So they're on horseback. This guy,
Also, what does Green Shield's well, I'll probably give that to Everett while we're going down the hill once I see. Not Everett. But
Sunder.
Yeah.
Wait,
Whatever
which
his
one?
name is.
Sunder Kinderkind.
Okay. Well, I give him Green Shield's shield on the way down because that's
Sick. I'll take it. Yeah, no problem.
because you
Yeah.
were originally going to take it, right?
I said I would take it if, nobody needed it.
Okay.
Green shield.
so here's the thing. So this guard,
So then I have an AC of
he's in the charge,
17.
but he's not trying to shish kebab you guys. He wants to trample you guys. So this is
Oh,
this is
dear.
so
So is that me right there in front?
yeah.
Is this shield a +2 to AC?
So Ulrich?
Hmm.
So
Who's who?
Ulrich?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy with the purple hair, I believe, is oh yeah. So obviously that's Moroni.
Yeah, that one's easy.
That's you, Benjamin, with the white hair.
I figured.
And
Okay.
That's you, Mormon.
Mhm.
This, I believe, is actually Miles' character. Miles. Oh gosh.
Why do I look like Link?
That's
Kind of
Kester.
doesn't look like.
I believe this guy is Lewis.
Which one? The purple hair?
Where's
Wait, no,
Where's my guy?
Yeah, this guy. Oh shoot! I didn't get a guy out for Lewis. I am sorry, Lewis.
Y'all been left out.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what. Yo, although that kind of does
Yeah,
look
and
like me.
Actually, I
Look at
think
that!
is.
Look at that! Same shade of skin tone I am.
Actually, I think that's Lewis.
Same hair. Look, even slick hair slicked back like I do it.
I'm trying to get. Give me a second.
Apparently, I'm on the battlefield.
You are on the
He
battlefield.
is the battlefield.
This guy is going to be Alden. There we are. All right. So this guy's going to charge. Sorry for all that.
I'm not a Mandalorian, but it looks like he kind of made my helmet look like a Mandalorian.
No, that is definitely a Mandalorian.
You're
No,
welcome.
if you scroll
You
in, it's
can't-
Not a Mandalorian.
You can't tell me that that's not a Mandalorian.
The medieval
No, if
Mandalorian.
you scroll in, there's no
Mandalorian.
middle part.
That's a Mandalorian.
It's a medieval
Alright.
Mandalorian, and I'm happy about it.
All right. So
I look like gay Link over here.
Kinda.
Like that, not
What was
almost.
sorry. I was trying to look for no. Okay.
I know, I'm just joking.
All right. So, so Ulrich. so Ulrich and Kespen, I need you to roll me strength saving throws.
Strength saving throws or dexterity?
Strength.
Am I trying to stop the horse?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying not to be trampled, really.
No,
Well,
Mormon
'cause I
just
have danger sense, and that
Mormon
gives
just
me
reaches out his
advantage on
hands, grabs the
dexterity
horse's
saving
front
throws.
legs, and stops him, so the guy flips over.
So what did you guys get?
For strength,
20.
I got 19.
Okay, you guys do really well. Yeah, you guys do really well. Oh, dang.
Do I pull him off his horse?
So here's the thing. Yeah, no, you guys avoid getting knocked prone and getting trampled by a said horse. You don't flip the horse, but you do kind of just keep your footing. That's like the main thing that was, is keep your footing. This guy
So now he's running past
can
us.
charge at you, Sunder, and he's going to try to strike you with his spear.
Quick question though, for the shield, how much? What kind of a shield is it?
It's a +1 shield.
It's a +1 fetch. Okay.
No, not like it's +1 as in it's +3 to your AC.
It adds 3. Oh.
An enchanted +1.
Okay, so you mean +1 enchanted, not +1 AC. Got it.
+1 AC.
Okay, I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, so that's gonna miss. You, Sunder.
I'm okay with that.
He's gonna come to the flank and try to go for you. And this guy is gonna come over and he's just trying to. They're gonna try to cut off you guys. So this guy is at you, Michael. Ooh, okay. That's a 19 to hit. And that, oh, good job, my dude. This guy does 7 damage.
Ooh.
That's dope.
That is very nice.
See, I have what's his dagger. Different, mine's better too. You can't really see it because my thing's background.
It's sharp. You have already cut it sharp.
Yeah, I've got a sharp in mine. Mine's getting old.
What is it? Is it a quill?
I have a switchblade.
Okay.
I got one of those somewhere.
I found this in a foam ball pit in a mall, where there were kids.
Okay.
His knife was there?
Yeah, I just picked up one of the foam cubes and there was the switchblade right there. I was like, all right, this is mine now.
Anyway,
Boys and knives. We're simple creatures.
anyway, so that's 7 damage to you, Moroni.
Yeah, I got it.
The guy towards you, Jack, does a 8 hit.
No, it doesn't.
No.
All right, so this guy he's rushing at you with his spear and just with
Can I take an can I just take an opportunity real quick?
No, he didn't go out of your range. He just missed you.
No.
So next person in
No,
initiative.
you misunderstand. I'm purposely standing in front of that horse.
Oh.
Hit me. I want you to
Roll,
Take it with
strength-
reaction.
strength saving throw.
I'm taking my staff, clenching it down and pushing it forward for the horse to ram into.
Okay, Moses.
Oh.
And this is a sturdy
Have it
thing,
do
so that thing's
have
gonna
it
just
happen
go.
on your turn. I'm gonna have you happen to do that on your turn, just for simplicity's sake. That is cool. So, first person to go in the initiative order is Ulrich. Ulrich,
No.
what
good,
do you do?
good. Is that guy right in front of me, or did he run past?
He's kind of right here, actually, but he's still near you.
Can I try to tackle him off his horse?
Yes, you can. All right. It's a strength, so he's gonna try to dodge out of the way.
So what would mine be? Just a normal attack, and his would be a
Great.
dexterity saving throw?
So, no, it'd be grapple. So roll a strength athletics check.
Strength athletics. I got... Where's my strength? Athletics. I got 16.
That's a 16?
Yeah.
He rolled a 13.
Ah! Direct.
You suck.
You tackle him right off of his horse. He lands on the ground. Makes a little bit of damage. You hear just... he's not dead, but you just hear like a rush of air just come out of his lungs when he hits the ground.
Oh, knock the wind out of him.
Nice.
So you have grappled him. It is... He's off his horse, so that's very good for you.
Yeah.
It is now... Next person's turn is Thunder.
I want to see if there's like a leader or like a commander. Like if somebody's like actually like leading this whole mercenary band.
The half ogre.
The half ogre would probably be the guy.
So where is he on the field? He's not on the field?
He's on the field of battle, but he's not here in this encounter.
He stayed behind as he sent his cavalry in.
Oh, I see. Okay. So he's pretty far away. Okay, so I guess we have to take care of these guys first then. Make them tea. Yes. I shall... I want to like use... So the guy in front of me is on his horse, right?
Yeah.
I want to use my staff, plant it into the ground, and like propel myself and like sidekick him off the horse.
That's dope.
Some Legolas maneuvers up in here.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just gonna pole vault into this guy basically.
That's
I like
awesome.
it. I want you to roll me an unarmed strike.
Okay.
Which will be just add your strength or dex, wherever.
I can do dexterity for unarmed because of martial arts.
Oh yeah, you're a monk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just d20 plus dexterity. I guess it'd be proficiency as well because I would be proficient.
Yeah, just roll an attack, I guess.
Roll.
I forgot you're a monk.
Okay. That is an 11 fetch.
This guy, he's armored, so unfortunately, he sees you coming with your Kendir feet, and he raises his shield and deflects you off of him. But you land pretty neatly on the ground because you have your staff.
Well, while I'm in midair, I can use a bonus action then to do an unarmed strike, I believe.
Ooh, yes.
So I'll like hit him with like a back fist as I'm going down.
Nice.
That is a nat 1. Shoot. This is bad.
Yeah, you missed pretty bad. He's gonna try to shank you.
You try. Okay. Yeah, that's.
Get shanked.
But he misses with a 9, so.
Yeah, no.
All right.
I hate describing something cool and then rolling low.
Yeah, that's unfortunately that's just how games are.
Yeah.
Especially D&D. That's just how it be.
That do be how it be.
So that's your turn.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
That is so true.
All right. So next on the initiative order. Oh, Miles, you need to. Oh wait, Miles, did you roll 16 for initiative?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, sorry. You should have gone with Ulrich. It is your turn.
I'm gonna look towards the front. Is there anyone that's not just completely dead?
There's a lot. So, Derek was with you guys. He is injured.
Okay, I'm gonna go help him.
Okay.
The little kid.
So,
Damage there again.
so he be right here. I didn't put a token on him because I was not as prepared as I thought for this battle. But yeah, he's right over here. The token down him just a little bit. There is Beckland's squire. He's the guy that met you guys, and brought you guys over to.
Yeah.
He's the talkative guy, young kid.
He's the one that was way too excited to be in this thing.
Poor lad.
And he started to regret that decision or that mentality. It's kind of changed really fast for him.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, we didn't expect him
I understand why.
I'm getting dirtbags like this, but
But yeah, you come up to him. Are you gonna use like cure wounds, or are you gonna like what are you using? All right. So he's on the ground. He's bleeding. There is literally a shaft of a spear in his leg. He's
sheesh.
bleeding out.
Rough.
You
It
come
hurts.
to him, and you've done this many times, but you come over and you see the blue light, the Mishkia, just come over him and wrap around him, and the spear just pops out of his leg, and he is healed, and he is in shock.
Parades.
And there's some of the townsfolk who are fighting off the mercenaries. Some of them have also seen it, and they are also just stunned.
Uh-oh.
They have not just magic. Nobody has seen healing magic in the past 300 years.
Wow.
Because the gods have not. Because nobody knows that the gods have returned.
Oh, really? Shit. Oh, magic. I'm just. The townsfolk are probably like, they're ruining the reenactment. There's no magic.
Boo, unrealistic.
Ooh.
There,
You're right, but there was a lot there.
and you're just doing your thing. I mean, you're pulling out your pistol, ready for the next round of combat. Next up, I believe it is.
They probably haven't seen firearms either.
Oh yeah, they definitely don't know what a firearm is, let alone
freaking
magic.
dude.
It's your turn, Valentine.
I will be there.
Pretty much.
That's the thing. As the guy's going by, I just stick my right in front of his horse. I stick my staff down to the ground and have it lean forward for the horse to run into. That way, the horse just goes and just goes.
All right.
Like,
So
just
I want you to roll me.
Look at the end of that staff.
Roll me an attack with your staff.
Snaps the
That
staff.
one.
'Cause that's going to determine how well you stick it into the ground in the way of the charging horse.
Should I add my? I should use my strength, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So that's 19, 20, 21, 22.
That's a hit. This horse runs into your staff. So here's what's going to happen. The horse collapses on the ground because it just ran into even though it's blunt, into his staff.
Yeah, it's breast on
And
the spring.
it collapsed onto the ground. And the rider is now, he's pinned under the horse.
Kicking boys down.
He's Gimli in the
Yeah.
battle on the way to
Yeah.
Helm's Deep.
Healthy.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, next person in the initiative order is Michael.
Okay, doke. This guy is still on a horse next to me, right? The one that
Yeah,
hit me.
he's still right next to you on a horse. He's on his
Okay.
back still.
And I'm gonna draw my crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot at him with the sheer intent to knock him off the horse.
Okay. Just gonna use this as Darrett. All right. So does not look at him at all. Here's the thing. You are right next to the guy with the You are right next to a mounted guy with a crossbow. So if you do try to do a range attack, it will be with disadvantage.
So he ran up to me and stopped?
Yeah, he's right there. He's right in front of you. Actually, two guys are technically right in front of you.
I thought he kept riding past me, but if he's right next to me, then that just makes it easier on me. Well, I want to get him off his horse. So yeah, I'm just gonna swing at him with my sword, trying to knock him off his horse.
All right, roll the hit.
Modified 20.
That hits. He's gonna roll a strength check to keep on the horse.
He's gonna
He's
fail.
on the horse. He does take the damage of getting hit by his sword.
Oh, whatever.
Roll it.
Okay. That is modified. So, 16 damage.
16 damage?
Yeah. Because I did 2d6. I rolled 2 6s with my 2d6, and then I have +4 for the damage. So, if my math is right, that's 16.
You actually never mind. So he does fall off his horse. He falls off in 2 pieces.
He falls off because he's dead.
I cleave him in half. His lower half rides off on the horse, but his torso's on the ground.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Capture the horse!
The horses, they could be useful.
We need to get to their captain.
So yeah. All right. So, that last person is Morto.
Okay. Alright. So, remind me. So, one of the guys is dead. How many guys are still on horses? 2?
Yeah,
Two
2
of them.
or... Well, actually, no.
We'll see.
One guy... Only one guy is on the horse, and it's this guy. That guy's dead. This
He
guy
got
is dead.
tackled off. This
Big
guy's
grapple.
dead. I don't know what's going on with this guy. This guy is
This guy's the one
stuck
guy that's
under
doing
a dead
best.
horse.
Alright.
Kick him while he's down.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, I'll do it. Alright, I'm gonna go to this guy that's been pinned by the horse. And I'm just gonna quickly finish off the job.
All right, yeah, you have advantage. He's prone.
Just coup de grace, use your sword as a guillotine.
Alright. So 8 plus that's going to be 13 to hit.
Is that with advantage?
That's with advantage. I rolled terribly.
Level 2. Level 2.
Unfortunately, that does not hit, as he has, even though he's pinned, he still has his armor, and so you come to like shish kebab him and finish the job, but he twists enough where it just rings off of his chain shirt.
Okay.
Going around the horn. It is now actually because I accidentally skipped you. You're gonna go first. I also think you might have a better, higher dex. I don't know.
Probably. I'm more of a strength dude.
Within my stats are strength and wisdom.
Also, I'm gonna roll for Derek.
I can tell
Derek does have stats.
Derek. I think it's Derek.
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 Is there anyone else that is slowly dying?
There's a lot of people. A lot of people.
I'm just gonna run to the next one.
All right.
Miles is the field medic.
So here's what's gonna happen. Expend the spell slot.
Please, Lord, help me get one more.
You heal someone. This guy. I'm gonna have Derek join the combat, but I'm not gonna have this next person going to join the combat. Just because I can't keep track of that many people.
Sure you can.
Which could be fun though.
It could be.
You come over and you, this person, this gentleman, which Alden would recognize as the person that ran the pier of the village. You come up and you heal him, and his wounds close up, and he just, again, total shock. Actually, once the combat's over, I'm gonna ask you guys, like, because I don't know if many of you guys have even seen healing magic at all.
I can't imagine I have.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have because I got healed by a god.
Yeah.
Technically.
So I think, I think only Ulrich would probably like connect the dots. Everybody else would probably be like, "What?" So.
Well, let's be fair.
Yes.
Oh, no.
They're not actively dying.
They're not rolling death saving throws, but they're not really at like up and about.
They are living. Yes, stabilized.
All right. So next person will be Ulrich. Ulrich.
Huzzah! So I'm on the ground with this guy.
Oh, actually, the guards technically need to go first.
Yeah.
Oops. All right. Sorry. Sorry, Morgan. Anyway, this guy, he's being grappled with you. I think he's just gonna try to get out of your grapple. I think that's what he's trying to do.
And the
Just have a
knife.
Yeah.
So do I have to roll another
Okay.
strength check?
Yes. Yeah. Are you raging right now?
No,
Okay.
I was just pretending to squeeze him.
Oh, we have another barbarian. Sick.
Who's the other barbarian?
I'm a barbarian monk.
I'm just a barbarian.
Hey, that works.
I got 17.
Unfortunately, he got a non-natural 20.
Oh my goodness.
Breaks out of your grapple and he stands up and he picks up his spear and he says, "You're the only people here that are competent at actually using a weapon."
I want to headbutt him.
Who said I needed a weapon to fight?
I am the weapon.
Oh, Sunder?
What about Sunder? Oh.
That's a 19 to hit.
For me?
Yeah. The shield takes me up to 18, so. Let's see, my unarmored defense.
7 damage.
Wait, did he use his turn to get out of my hold?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was his whole turn.
So I have 2 unarmored defenses. The one that I can use with the shield is Barbarian.
Alright.
And 7 damage, okay.
And then, this
Dexterity,
guy, he's just trying to get out
Constitution.
of his predicament with the horse. So he's
It's
gonna
three.
just try to use athletics his way out of there and just try to Gimli
Yeah.
push up the
He's doing
horse.
the Gimli bench press.
Gimli bench
No.
press.
Not on
He's
my
not
watch.
proficient in athletics, unfortunately. Oh, but gosh dang! Non-natural 20.
You see Gimli going,
Gimli
What the heck?
and pushes the horse off of him. He grabs. Yes. This mercenary. Thank you, honey.
Oh,
Your
man.
dice are magical.
No, take him back.
And then there's me rolling natural
You
ones.
can't have them.
The power of love.
Get that out of here.
Get the power of love out of here.
Alright, so now it is your turn, Ulrich.
Okay. Well, if he's up, then I'm just gonna swing my great club at him.
Alright. Go ahead.
Ooh, yeah. That's a good start. Am I proficient in great clubs?
I'm pretty sure you are.
You're a barbarian, you are.
Oh yeah, some plan martial.
If you're proficient with simple and martial, that means basically everything.
Pretty much
Yeah.
all. Yep.
I think I got 23.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
What is it? What's damage? 1d8?
Yep.
Okay. 7 damage.
Okay, this guy gets whacked with his club, and you see a large bruise on his arm form after you hit him, and he just grunts in pain as he raises his spear to try to finish you. So that's your turn. Next person in the initiative order is going to be you, Sunder.
All right. So the guy right here is still on his horse.
He's still on his horse.
I want to jump onto it and then just like two-hand just double crack on his head with my staff.
Cool. All right, do that. Roll the hit.
Okay. Okay. So D20
I'm just assuming
plus.
I'm not going to worry about a bunch of acrobatic stuff.
Okay, cool.
That's a little quick for me.
That is a 21.
That's a hit.
Okay. So that's 1d8. Which one's a d8? I don't use d8s very often. There we go. And then...
The double pyramid.
Yeah, double pyramid. 1d8 plus 4. That is 10 damage.
10 damage on this guy?
Yep. Because fetch him.
So you whack him in the head, and his eyes cross over, and he falls off the horse. Are you trying to do non-lethal, or you want it to be lethal?
Fatality.
I'll do non-lethal.
Okay.
He could be useful.
Yeah.
I think I can only do non-lethal.
With a great club, I think how you can even wield a wooden thing lethally. Trust me.
Yeah, I was like, a barbarian, anything is lethal.
Yeah. Alright, next person in the initiative order is Valentine.
Jack.
You should have stayed down. As I cast Witch Bolt.
Witch bolt.
Okay.
Yikes.
I'm gonna say this guy kind of moved away a little bit.
Run.
He got like something. So, alright, roll to hit.
Let's see.
Roll attack.
After roll to hit, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
24.
That is pretty well.
That's a hit. Roll me one more d20.
Ah, wild magic. Yep.
4.
Okay. Nothing happens.
They cover your heads.
It's just the one, right?
Everybody
If he
get
rolls a
down.
I think it should progressively, the statistics gets progressively more chaotic as time goes on.
I changed it a little bit just to make it more. I do the revised version of the wild magic sorcerer, because on that it's actually 20. So what I'm gonna do is do any crit fail if it's a 1 or 20, the wild magic. It triggers the table.
Dang. I guess that's nice. I was hoping for something random to happen.
Next time, the more spells you cast.
Next time. What damage? Roll me d12.
Oh, 2d12.
2. Dang.
Dude,
I read the thing. Wait, what was that?
Oh, you might be using the revised one.
They made it stronger?
Witchball needed a buff.
Well, the whole point was that it didn't need spell points once you got the hit, and a D12 is the biggest dice for attack. 2D12 for a level 1?
It's 2d12,
Yeah, but
and
once
everything
you
after that is
level
1d12.
Yeah, and it's stuck.
Oh, it stays that? Because with the other one, you keep rolling the D12.
Yeah, it's still when you keep
1d12.
rolling
Fixed damage.
They wanted to buff it a little bit because out of like past first level, Witchbolt kind of sucks.
That's fair.
Yeah. How much damage?
Okay, let's see. So that's 12 there.
That's insane.
Gotta add this spell attack modifier, if I remember correctly. So.
You have the spell attack modifier for damage?
No, you don't add the spell attack
No.
modifier for that.
Sorry,
I
not
don't
spell
think
attack
it's-
bonus. That's wrong.
I think
I was
it's
thinking
You just add just the total damage on the dice for spells.
Okay. I was thinking.
The attack modifier.
For a second.
Yeah, the spellcasting modifier is for to hit, not for damage.
Yeah, that was a complete mess up. I realized like immediately what I was saying.
It's okay. We still love you.
Oh, yeah. Yay.
Debatable.
Yeah. 23.
This guy gets toasted. You fry him.
You don't even have to roll damage. Like,
And he falls to the ground.
No, it's like, oh, you really should have stayed down. So like, wind my staff and just.
Wait, so you rolled an 11 and a 12?
Yeah.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Of course you did.
Alright. So that's two dudes down.
I was like, that's like max damage.
Initiative order is our boy Michael.
okay.
How's that? Only one
Dead,
guy
dead.
left.
Kind of dead. I'm gonna start helping Miles get the survivors to safety for now. Just pulling them away from harm's way. In case there's another wave coming.
Is at this time that something happens.
Oh,
Something.
Okay. So, coming out of the fray of combat, a hulking figure swinging a formidable battle axe leads a band of mercenaries.
That's mine.
He cuts through a few remaining members of the Vogler militia as he draws closer. Let me. I gotta orient some guys real fast. Everybody.
no worries. Go ahead.
This guy's still here. This guy's here. This guy's here. And then we can have our boy. In here. You see him and these three other guys start marching towards you. And as he's marching towards you, he notices you all after defeating some of his men, fighting off some of his men. And he points. He's gonna point. He's gonna point right at you, Michael. And he's gonna start laughing.
Flip him the
and says,
bird.
Look here, we got one who still thinks this is all a game. He's gonna just start marching towards you guys.
He's talking to the one that's using a metal sword. I think I'm the only one using a stick left.
Even in your hands, I mean, yeah, it's still pretty dangerous.
Alright, so Michael, it is your turn.
Michael, I just went.
Oh. Yeah, that's true. Alright, next
I went to
person.
help Miles with the survivors.
Yep, okay. It is... Morto, it's your turn.
All right. So as a bonus action, I'm going to hide behind this log. So I'm gonna run. I can't move my guy, but I want to move him here and hide. So I'll do that first. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna hide. And then would that give me advantage of attacking this guy?
Yes, that absolutely.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be a 12 to hide.
He's just passive. Everybody's passive perceptions.
It worked?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to pull out my short bow. I'm going to shoot at him.
All right, roll with advantage.
Okay. I think that's a hit. So, it'll be 23 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit. Roll damage.
I hope that's a hit. We're freaking level 2.
Okay, that's going to be 8 damage.
Remember, you got sneak attack.
Oh wait,
too.
I can add sneak attack. I forgot about that.
You got advantage in attack, so that means you can apply sneak attack.
All right, that's going to be 11 damage.
11 damage. He's marching up towards you, Michael, and then an arrow just comes out of nowhere, hits him right in the chest, and he growls angrily and breaks it off at the base and throws the stem of the arrow to the ground and looks at you, Morto, and says, "Maybe we should deal with you first." Oh, that's nice.
Ooh. He turned his back on a knight of Solemnia.
Well, you turned your back on him because you're going to help the injured. So.
Well, I turned my back before he showed up. As soon as he pointed at me, I flipped him the bird, and now I've locked eyes.
All right, it's now his turn, actually.
Oh.
5, 10, 15, 20. Go. Okay, he's gonna go for you, Michael. Still look most formidable.
Yeah, for you.
No, you ran over here, Cam. He's heading over to you, Morto, because you didn't like getting shot at. So he's gonna charge.
Kept his shield.
Okay. Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
He takes his big battle axe and he splashes right above you, but it misses just by a hair. You just feel the power of his blow. Yeah. This guy is going to charge at you, Thunder. This guy.
The one who's dead? But no.
These guys are.
I think more guys.
Oh, these are new, these are considered new guys?
Yeah,
Yep.
these are new guys that just am being lazy and just reuse and
Okay.
recycling.
That's alright. So one of them is still knocked out, though, so.
1, 2, 3,
Also, when does this guy come into play?
30. This guy's gonna go right up to Jack Valentine right here. He's gonna come over here. What?
What about him, our friend?
Oh, and that's Darrett. Darrett rolled pretty low, but he's gonna come up, and he's gonna also engage. So he's gonna engage this guy, and he has he grabs one of the spears of the because all he had was a wooden sword. He's gonna grab a spear, and he's gonna charge at this guard. Oh, there we go. And he connects. You can tell that this guy, that Darrett, even though he's young, and this is his first battle, he charges forward with energy and he stabs at the guard. Dealing a decent amount of damage. This his mercenary. Alright, it is now the mercenary's turns. This guy, he's really mad at Derek. He's going to swing his spear at Derek. A natural 20s. You can see poor Derek.
Derek, we just healed you.
He just straight up fetching dies.
He gets stabbed. He's not dead, but he is pretty badly as he gets stabbed in the shoulder. It is now, and this guy, he's gonna, yeah, this guy, he's gonna team up on you, Sunder. These two are gonna team up on you.
That's fine.
Oh, dang. So that's a 21, and that's an 18 to hit.
Both hit.
Oh!
You don't do a lot of damage, though, so that's the good news. 4 damage in total from both of their hits.
Okay.
Nice.
You're using your staff and your block, but they still, like, they draw blood. The spears draw blood, but they're more grazing hits. These are your defensive capabilities. And then this guy, he's got a spear back. He's going to try to shish kebab you. That's an 18 to hit against you, Ulrich.
Stop rolling high, Fetcher.
Alright. And he deals you 4 damage. Alright. It is now, we're going to go to Tespin's turn. You're continue to just save lives? Okay.
He is continuing to be the field medic.
Actually, hold on. Because the ogre guy's getting pretty close, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not too
He
far.
took a swing at me. Fortunately, he didn't hit me.
I'm going to ask something. So these people haven't seen firearms, right? Like,
No,
idea
they've not.
of anything. And usually firearms are very loud. Scary if you haven't heard one. If I shoot him, can I roll for
Intimidation.
Intimidation, yes.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
Sweet. Okay. So I'm gonna whip around, pull out the pistol, aim it at the ogre guy, and I'll take a shot. That will be
Now is no time for drinking.
what?
You said you'll take a shot.
Take a shot.
Rolled a 19.
That's a hit.
Alright, come on, baby.
You too can get 10% off, 10 to 20% off your order when you're using the promo code below.
You can't even see.
New flavors.
Damage?
Nice and refreshing.
We're offering promo codes now.
Okay. And then I'm gonna have, just for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna have roll. I'm basically gonna have them roll against your attack.
New flavors and anime cups too. Well, anime shakers.
So ogre guy succeeds. He takes the bullet, and you can just tell. You can see his eyes become bloodshot in this just feral rage. But the other guys around him though, they start. I'm gonna say half of these guys they're frightened because they hear this thunder just crack out over the meadow, and some of these guys also saw you heal, so they don't know what's going on with you.
He summons the power of the god.
Zeus, is that you?
All right, so that is your turn. It is now Ulrich's turn.
Going to use my bonus action to rage. And then I'm gonna take another swing at this dude.
Poke the bear.
So intimidation didn't phase the ogre
Yeah, the intimidation to fade the ogre guy, but but the other mercenaries are pretty freaked out.
I got 21 to hit.
21 to hit. That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Nice. And then my rage is a +2, right?
Yeah.
Is that +2 to hit as well and damage?
Damage. Just damage.
Just damage.
Just damage. Okay.
So I got 13 to damage.
Lethal or non-lethal?
I'm raged. I'm gonna say
raging.
lethal.
He's crack his skull open.
Yeah.
Rumples
Does he
the
hear a
ground.
satisfying snap, Corwin?
Oh yeah, very
Crunch.
satisfying.
The hollow
All
crunch
right.
of the skull
And then I'm
cracking.
guessing I can't do anything else. I use my bonus action.
Yep.
I wanted to pick up a spear.
That's a free action. I can say you pick up the spear as a free action.
Okay. So I have a spear now.
He had a spear?
Alright, it is.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
stabbed me.
Not the
Poked
troll.
with the spear.
Soldiers.
Alright, it is. Alright. So now it is. Your turn, Sunder.
Okay, well, that takes care of him, I guess. I would also like to scream into a rage and just spin my staff basically around my head and smack, let's say, this guy in the head.
The ogre's still alive.
Oh, the ogre's still alive?
Yeah, I was hitting
Yeah,
the
this
other
is-
guy over
this
here by the
is-
tree.
He's tough. You do have like 2 other guys on you.
No, I'll ignore him. Actually, I want to use my taunt on the ogre guy.
Alright.
Yeah. As a Kender, I have a taunt ability.
Does that mean we get advantage or he just gets disadvantage?
He gets disadvantage.
Alright. He's gotta roll what?
Wisdom 12.
Oh, this guy. This guy.
Nat 20.
Big numbers. 19. Naturally.
No.
What a
He's
guy.
got a negative. Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
Well, then I'll just double spear hand thrust the end of my staff into his gut, basically.
Alright. Roll the hit.
All right.
Surrounded.
Yeah. That's a +6 to hit. So that's 19 to hit,
Finish the
That's a hit.
and then 1d8 plus 4. So that's 10 damage.
Okay, this guy's starting to look pretty beat up now. So now because you cracked your staff at the back of his leg, and he kind of like wavers a little bit. Regains his footing, but wavers a little bit. It is now your turn, Valentine.
I'm gonna use my burning hands, and I'm gonna direct it where it's. Let's see.
Hitting these 2 guys.
Yeah. These two.
All right. You gotta roll dex saves. They do not succeed. That's an 8 and a 10.
All right. 3d6. It's 11 damage.
They both go up in flames.
Let's go.
Die. You put your thumbs together, fingers apart, and jets of flame shoot out and engulf those 2. They are now smoking heat from the ground.
Wild magic.
That
Oh yeah, roll wild magic, please.
I dropped that dice. I don't know if I want to look for it or not.
That's about as wild as it gets.
You know, let's just call it a
Burn
1
and die.
or a 20,
Yeah.
whichever one. I don't know. I didn't look at it.
All right, roll. You gotta roll it. It's gotta actually be.
Nat 1.
Oh my gosh! That's wild magic, baby. Roll the wild magic
Everybody
table.
get your heads down.
Wait,
We're gonna
T100,
freaking
Fireball
die.
cast oh, fireball
T100,
cast
right?
Oh, not the 3 fireballs cast down. I lost a character because of that. It was awful.
Yeah, if you center 3 fireballs on yourself right now, that's almost a TPK.
Yes.
That's
And-
true because almost everybody's like right next to you.
I've been waiting to use this die.
All right, roll.
Let's see.
It's percentage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Or-
rolling the. Oh,
You're
he's rolling the
dice
100-sided
golf
die.
ball.
That's an 80.
What's the 80? What's the 80 option? I actually don't know.
I can pull up the table.
Yeah,
I can pull it up.
This is the first time.
All right, so are we doing the OG 5e wild magic table?
Classic. We'll just do the classic because most of you guys are playing classic 5e characters.
I found. Well, this is what I found online. Illusionary butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of you for the next minute.
Really? That's it?
Oh, butterflies.
Yep, illusionary butterflies.
All
And
right.
flower petals.
Look at this. This is great. So after the flame society, after these two are consumed by that fire, the fire turns into butterflies and flies over the battlefield. Juliana is like,
This has been a very strange day.
Juliana's liking that. That's like been her favorite thing now so far. Anyway.
It was like, I'm just standing there, it's like, they never learn.
All right. So now it is your turn, Michael.
I'm charging the ogre.
Yeah.
You're attacking the ogre.
I'm attacking the ogre.
All right. Roll to hit.
At 18. Modified 24 to hit.
All right. Roll damage.
9 for 13 damage.
Okay. Last question. Lethal or non-lethal?
Lethal. I'm using a greatsword.
All right. So you take your great. How do you want to end this?
Like, he just
So I'm gonna
told me-
charge up, and I'm gonna hack into his leg, and then slash upward, kind of taking him in the gut. And then he's gonna come over, put his hands on like my shoulders or whatever. I'm gonna deflect those, slice his hands open, and then cut his head off.
As he puts his hands on your shoulders, he said, he groans in pain and says, "This is the price. The price of mutiny, I guess." And then you take his head off.
Yeah, frick you.
Yeah.
All right. And that, with that, I mean, the other guys were already terrified. That after with that gunshot, but once their leader is decapitated and maimed,
Let's see.
they
There's a
they
gunshot.
drop their weapons. Also, like half their guys died from being
Two of their
incinerated.
guys got incinerated, and they believe we're turning to fire butterflies.
What
And then their
happened?
leader's head got cut off.
But there's also like a bunch of other mercenaries. This was just like a portion of their forces. All of them just drop their weapons and they are running off. Though there are a few mercenaries, like the ones you knocked unconscious, that
Yeah.
like there's one and you guys have knocked unconscious is on the ground, and there's a few that are although they all basically all just start routing, making their way to you guys. You see Hudgel with blood on her armor, and right next to her Becklin, sword dripping with blood. and they march their way towards you guys. And
Wait, these are the good guys now?
yeah, this is Cudgel and Becklin.
Okay.
Cudgel looks livid, absolutely livid, and notices the unconscious mercenary on the ground. She marches her way to the man, grabs him, shakes him awake, and you see her pull out a knife, bring it to the guy's neck, and says, "So, treacherous rat, what was it? What got you to go and stab these, kill these poor innocent villagers? What made you do it? Was it just because of me? Was it some gripe?" And Becklin, she comes up and just drags Cudgel away from the mercenary and says, "We need the man alive. We need the information to know what happened today." And she goes to Becklin, then turns around, sees Darren on the ground, bleeding, and immediately starts tending to Darren. What do you guys do?
Were we there whenever they were, like, talking earlier? Whenever the person said, like, did you do what I asked or something? Were we there
Yes.
for that? Do we
You were
remember
in
that?
the conversation, but well,
We overheard
Jack.
it?
That's actually something Jack overheard. So you guys actually, yeah, you guys weren't there in that conversation, but Jack overheard it.
Okay. So I didn't hear it. I don't know nothing about it.
But you guys have also seen from the big thing is with Kespin shooting a magic boomstick and also healing a man, causing a miracle. Also, you did see like crazy magic stuff from Jack. So just also something for thoughts.
Says
I am right now just making sure the guy doesn't escape in the chaos of everyone's anger and saying, "Hey, we got to make sure that this." So I'm just like watching over him, making sure he doesn't do anything dumb.
Tying
Or-
him up.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Did she get him to talk yet?
No, not
This
yet.
guy's shell shocked and very frightened.
I'm just gonna like pitch in like if you'll allow this little. Technically, it is off of the witch bolt, but as flavors, like I come on with if you need help, I have my own ways of getting people to talk. As I like pinch my fingers like this, you just like see the arcs of like electricity.
it's like a taser.
Gosh. We'll wait for that once we're back in the village. We have to deal with the injured and the dead right now.
Bind up the prisoners, bandage the wounded, bury the dead, gather up the people, make sure everyone is safe. You and you, I point to was it Kespin?
Yep.
And then I point at Valentine. You and you have some explaining to do. And then I rush off.
This man healed me! And you see the guy, the fisherman guy, the master of the docks. I saw it with my own eyes. It was a miracle. I've never. He then turns to you, Casper. No. How were you able to do it?
Oh wait,
Is it one of the old gods?
wait, what he did is that not normal?
It's very not normal. Healing magic is more rare than what you did.
I think he's being rhetorical.
No. Okay, so as a side note, Jack Fontaine is being 100% serious right now. Like, remember, he was raised by wolves, so he doesn't know what's normal and what's not.
That's fair.
To him, while using
Wow.
magic is
Healing
completely
magic.
normal, where
That was a
literally
miracle.
anything can happen.
Healing magic. You don't see that. That's no wizard, sorcerer can do that? Supposedly, it's connected with the gods. The gods have been here 300 years. And you see Beckman walk over. Derek, he walks over and says, I've also seen that. You also told me. I've heard tales of the old gods. Never.
Well,
But yeah, I thought they were gone.
well, let's not jump to conclusions. He is a gnome after all, and they are known to be very smart. This could be some gnomish technology.
Magic
Oh,
is
you're
a
not
science we
bullying.
don't understand.
Yes.
But
I
I don't know,
mean, that
let's
is
say
true. I mean, that's Don. Don has a lot of weird stuff, but I don't. When I was healed, I felt something much different than anything else I've ever experienced. It felt like 1,000 warm hugs.
Wow.
Doesn't work.
I don't even think I've had 1,000 more.
That's more nice.
Warm hug.
Oh, warm hugs. I was like, Halo.
felt like 1,000 more tugs. It was horrible.
It's like, yeah, how is that supposed to be a good thing? Getting shredded, man.
Okay. Now should I tell? What is their name again? The gods.
Ishkia.
Yeah. Are we trying to like hide that the gods are back or what?
Is that big a deal?
Well, that's
It's
a
big deal.
But are we trying to hide it?
that's up to
Leave
him.
that up to you guys. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys.
I'm helping clear up the
Do
battlefield
gods
right now.
want to be hid right now until like the right moment or something. Because I know they've come back too. Because I was healed by one.
Good idea.
Yeah.
See?
If you can come up with a way.
Gareth looks a little confused. But eventually, like, he kind of looks at the rest of you guys, and he looks at you, Morto, and he's like, okay, I guess, yeah, cool tech,
Cool
man,
tech.
and he walks away. But the old guy is like, that is, say what you want. I don't know what happened, but there was something there. I'm gonna find out what. And he walks away.
He's gonna become Sherlock Holmes.
Anything else you guys are doing?
Nah, I gotta reload.
Going to find my battle axe, my great axe. Somewhere, wherever I left it when before coming onto the battlefield. I'm going to get that thing.
Alright,
Done
you
with this
guys
club. I got stabbed a little bit, but
I'm pretty hurt.
One guy hit me with his sword for like 7 damage, but I'm totally fine.
yeah, I only got hit for 4.
You guys walk your way off of High Hill, away from, and still helping and bandaging and healing people, but eventually you guys put the wounded in carts and leave the dead behind for another day. For the rest of for later in the evening when they come back to bury the dead. Away from High Hill and from the bloodshed that had returned there. That's where we're going to end it for tonight.
Good battle.
Now, like any good D&D party asks, do we level
Level 3?
Actually, yes. I'll up to level 3.
Woo! Let's go.
Huzzah. I killed one person.
You.
Oh.
I shot it.
Man, I picked up
had
that
over
spear
it because-
because I wanted to throw it at somebody next round.
Also, what was that that class? What was it?
Artificer.
Artificer.
Artificer? Yeah.
That's what I played last time.
And then there's artillerist, which is basically you can turn anything you hold into a gun.
Yeah.
Well, that's a subclass of the artificer.
Yeah.
Because it's not on the base of the 20,
Yeah, you know what
Ever
also
on.
isn't on the base roll 20 is Sailor. That's weird.
It means you heal good. You heal better.
Is that the dice? Is that a dice? Dice. Those are cool. Juliana
Yeah.
has a little dice, a little dice carrier.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, one of the dice ones. Yeah.
Yeah, Mom got me these for Christmas. Yeah, I've been using my stone ones all night. That's how I've been rolling so well.
Ooh, yeah, that's darn
I
it.
guess.
Yeah.
I've been using light, the light cheap plastic ones. So I've been rolling crap.
Yeah, whenever I was in Utah, I got these green amethyst gemstone dice, and they're freaking nice. Yeah.
I need to just use my metal ones exclusively, honestly.
Yeah, I started out tonight using my metal ones, but then I switched to my nice plastic ones too.
Well, I have like mid plastic and then like bad plastic.
I've got some good plastic.
You've
I've got
got
the stone, I've got the metal, and then I've got a myriad of plastics. So I don't even.
yeah, they did. But I just rolled both, and I rolled an 8 and a 7.
All I'm gonna say is these plastic ones I bought from Walmart randomly shit have not failed me yet.
Yeah, we're all just talking superstitions. I mean, this is really just what it is, but it's fun.
Well, I mean, the material
I'm just bragging about my epic dice.
the material does make a difference.
It does. It just makes it more fun.
And it's also fun to be superstitious about the dice. Also, what does the shirt say? Oh, the dice giveth and the dice taketh away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Yeah, that makes sense. All right,
I should get these gold dice.
Favorite D&D shirt.
dude, those are expensive.
D&D shirts?
Nice, solid gold dice.
Those are expensive, but they are nice. Anyway, this was fun, y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Indeed,
Thanks
it
for
was.
joining
Good to be back.
Love y'all.
Have a good night, guys.
Have fun leveling up my character.